Hey there. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the egg game of shell shockers. And if you like cracking eggs and dominating the battlefield, this is where you need to be. In this video, we're doing a complete weapon guide, from the Scrambler to the Crackshot. And I'll cover all your thoughts about the uses of each of these tools by giving their features, the best mode of use, some useful strategies, and finally making a general comparison between these characteristics. So let's start. The RPEGG 47 is an automatic gun that is generally used for mid-range or close-range combat due to its lack of accuracy in longer-range fights. There are currently 59 RPEGG 47s. The RPEGG 47 has the largest bullet capacity in the game, with 240 bullets at maximum capacity. Each magazine or charger has 30 bullets, and its better damage capacity is at close range. For using it appropriately, you can hold down when you already have the objective by pressing shift for better aim, but keeping in mind that it decreases the movement capacity. Try to surround them or when you're immobile shoot, because you will have a better aim, but move when you are not shooting to avoid damage of longer range. Don't move away, but be at a considerable distance where you can locate the center where it does much more damage and slow down the opponent's attack. The Scrambler is a close-range weapon containing a double-barrel shotgun that shoots one out of each barrel before reloading. If you press shift as the RPEGG 47, the gun zooms with the two aiming notches centered on the cursor. There are currently 68 Scramblers. The Scrambler can eliminate opponents with a single shot at close range. It has a 24 bullet capacity. Remember that each bullet carton picks up 8 bullets. This weapon is excellent in tunnels and intersections, and before you move through the enemy, shoot, so the enemy doesn't have time to use his weapon. To avoid missing the shot, press twice to fire 2 shots, having one of the best aims of the game. The Free Ranger, unlike the Crackshot, has 15 bullets in a magazine and does less damage per shot, but not in the center of the egg. Free Ranger can be used very effectively in close range, or by its longer-range telescopic sight makes aiming easier with the reticle, which is the cross, to hit the opponent more easily. It is usually used to get people between 85 to 95 damage. However, if the shot is exactly in the center, it can kill the person in one shot. This weapon, for its lack of aim, killing a moving opponent in one shot with the Free Ranger is very difficult, because the Free Ranger has a recoil time of 2 seconds by each shoot, which gives an advantage to the opponent if you are immobile. The RPEGG is a large-range weapon, and it's the only rocket launcher in the game with the lowest storage capacity of 3 storage slots by one shoot at a time. When aiming, the gun, like the Free Ranger, uses a scope to zoom. Also, RPEGG has a green square aim. This aim will only change to red when the distance between you and your opponent or the wall is too short. If the box is red, it will do 10 damage, but if it's very close to red, it won't fire. If used correctly, this instant kill weapon for long-range shots is very ineffective in close-range fights. The RPEGG's rocket can kill multiple opponents with a single explosive shot, or a player with 100 HP and 100 shield HP remains. Has the ability to deal damage around corners and clear passages bouncing slightly. This weapon is very inefficient and the opponent is too far away and can move gradually, easily dodging the cannon. The Whipper is an automatic gun that can hold 40 bullets in the magazine and carry up to 200 bullets. There are currently 57 Whippers. Especially in close range, the Whipper can kill an opponent in only a few bursts, but in middle range is essentially to use the shift for better aim. The Whipper and the RPEGG 47 are the only 2 fully automatic guns in the game. The Whipper has an extremely fast rate of fire. The Whipper fires much faster compared to the RPEGG, but the RPEGG does more damage and is more accurate. Since it has a big spread, you can move around a lot to dodge bullets jumping without losing aim. You only need 4 shots to kill the opponent directly in the center, so you can shoot further down to get a faster kill. Because of the Whipper's long reload times, it is essential to make good use of grenades, and the pistol. The Crackshot is a weapon that has a sniper rifle with 1 bullet in the chamber and 20 additional ammunition. The Crackshot is an excellent weapon for short, medium, or long-range targets. Bullets from the Crackshot can often kill opponents in one shot. When aimed at the center of the egg, a shot will deal 180 damage. But a shot from the Crackshot that misses and hits the edge will deal 60 damage. This is the most commonly used gun in the whole game, along with the Scrambler. There are currently 64 Crackshot skins in-game. It works just fine in close range because with the excellent aiming you can shoot once while the opponent spends all his bullets. If you are using the Crackshot, the bullet is very fast to hit the egg, so you need to shoot where you think they will go but also move very constantly because you can have an instant death. Try to be on the high ground to shoot easily without the need of the scope, only moving quickly the mouse on the center of the egg. The TriHard is a medium and close-range weapon. It can hold up to 150 bullets, having in each magazine 24 shots. This gun is very similar to the RPEGG-47, but the difference is that this weapon does more damage in medium range and that the TriHard is not automatic, only shooting 3 bullets consecutively, being very inefficient in 1v1 fights. There are currently 53 TriHards. His scope is very efficient in any range combat except on the large range combat because the type of scope doesn't let you to see the opponent clearly, but still, it is one of the hardest weapons to use in the game, requiring a very high skill level. Try to shoot very fast because its damage is better than the automatic guns of medium range. Reload after killing the opponent because you can only shoot 8 times, by this don't spend too much time in high areas or trying to shoot an opponent in a large distance because you can be an easy target. The Cluck 9mm, also known as the pistol, is a secondary weapon equipped for all primary weapons where you can have it pressing E. It can hold 15 bullets in a magazine and the maximum damage of this gun is 26. This weapon is most commonly used in combats for players using the RPEGG, free ranger that are standing using the scope. The RPEGG class uses the pistol the most frequently because the RPEGG cannot perform well in close-quarter combat. Therefore, it is recommended to learn how to use the pistol well before using the RPEGG weapon. Its aim is very precise both without scope and with scope, allowing you to move around the target. It is recommended not to try shooting far enemies or not to waste shots because spend a lot of time reloading. Also, when you are having a 1v1 compact and you don't have enough bullets, you can change to this weapon if the enemy has less than 50 horsepower. To close this video, I made a comparison table about the most important details between the weapons. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope that all these tips and features will be very useful to become a better player in Shell Shockers.